This is, my friends, going to be pure, raw technical analysis on Jasmy Coin. And we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we'll start with the ugly and the bad, which is going to be the support base that Jasmy Coin has just lost. That area of support is going to now act as resistance. And that's going to be the barrier that we need to overcome in the short term that we will talk about in this video. So we looked at 2024. Jasmy Coin was bullish. We had a golden cross, and now we're in the midst of a death cross. So we're going to analyze the biggest area of traded volume, which is going to be the biggest resistance barrier in the short to mid-term for Jasmy to overcome. And if we overcome this barrier, that's when we really start flipping bullish. And one thing that I will say out there is the consumer, you, me, retail, people that hold in crypto, people that love altcoins, one thing that they love is a golden cross. The way that price reacts when you get a golden cross and the feeling that you get on the back of that and the euphoria that you get on the back of that. And one thing we all hate is the death cross. But what I see between the two crosses is one thing: a hell of a lot of data, a hell of a lot of structure to go by. And I'm a support and resistance guy, so I'm not big into the crosses, but the data between the two crosses is what we're going to be talking about today. And the key level of support that we've just lost, because you can see 0.01086, that was a strong support base, which held as support here, held as support here. We just dropped down here and then recovered. So this is going to give us another support base, and we're going to zoom out even further to find out if this is going to be a problem, whether we're likely to go further down, and what we need to do to recover in the short term. So we're going to zoom out, and we're going to zoom out, and we're going to zoom out, and you can see one thing, that we are at a structure support level. So we're going to add in our structure support, and if we look left, we can see that that was the resistance barrier, and that is going to be a strong support barrier. You can see we had the capitulation here, price recovered all the way back up to here. So the area of concern is if we lose 0.00780. Stick that on there. What we're looking for in the short term is a break of trend and to take back the 50 period moving average, which is this yellow moving average. So that's the 50 pace moving average. And for us to get a golden cross in the short term, the yellow moving average needs to move above the green moving average. For that to happen, we need to start making progress as far as price is concerned. Price needs to do this: be above the moving averages, hold them as support, move above and move above. Because the 50 pace moving average is faster, it's 4 times faster pace than the 200 moving average. You get a quicker move on the back of the 50 when you start getting a movement in price. So that's what we're looking for. We want to be above the 200, we want to be above the 50 in the short term, and we want a break of trend. And we need to take back 0.01086. So in the long term, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the two golden crosses. And what I'm going to use is a tool called a fixed range volume profile. What this is going to do is it's going to measure a sticking point, a resistance point, if price is underneath, or a support point if price is above. And that's going to indicate once we get above that, if we're under there, we will start getting easier volatile moves with much less resistance, which will mean the swings are much larger. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. It's down here. So this was the golden cross. On the back of the golden cross, we got a move from Jasmy Coin all the way up here of 890%. We got a death cross here, and then we got another thing, another golden cross. We can measure that from here to its top. Then that was another 127%. So that's the power of the golden crosses. Between the golden crosses, I see structure, fixed range volume profile between this golden cross all the way up to where price action is now. And we're going to get the biggest area of resistance. And you can see the biggest area of resistance is the biggest area of traded volume. That's sitting here at 0.01914. Once we break that barrier, we flip bullish. You would have had a golden cross by then. But you can see that was my resistance barrier. I didn't need this. I knew that was resistance. It was resistance here, here. We just look at structure. Structure leaves clues. It's a magnet to price. So this is the biggest area of traded volume. In the short term, we do need a break of trend. We need to take back the 50. We need to hold the 0.1060 as support, and then start putting in higher lows to take back these moving averages. So we're not there yet. We can monitor this. Jump into the Discord group. We can discuss this further. It is free. Link in the description below. Don't forget, guys, Super Sunday today. If you do want to accelerate your crypto trading, self-development career, get yourself in crypto school, $99 a month. If you recognize some of these faces, there's some big names out there. Link in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.